Alright guys, I gotta get a couple things done before we hit the road, and we're gonna go see Rick Fabs.
Earlier on my camera, I was like, dude, he's gonna say something about something, I guarantee it.
Oh, good God.
I have a few things going on with my car that I want to go ahead and show Rick Fabs, and also see if he can go ahead and tell me what I should do, or maybe possibly help me fix it. I don't know exactly yet. We haven't really talked about it, but one of my main issues is that I smell burning oil coming from I don't know where, but I have no oil leaks. I may have an oil leak on the passenger side axle area behind the motor where the oil pan bolts up to the bed plate, but I'm not 110% sure. I don't have a lift. All I have is my jack and my jack stands. I'm just putting these vents in here real quick for my baby Lexi. You love these vents, don't you? Everybody wants to start seeing you now, Lexi. Everybody wants to start seeing you because you're so beautiful and you're such a good girl. That's one issue. I have a bad passenger side axle also, and I just found that out. Check it out. I think I found my issue. I know you can't really see it that well, but I also have an
exhaust leak.
Oh, me and Mason already know that, because there was like a huge gap that Mason had to fill, and I was like, bro, it's not that big of a deal, just do what you can. Normally I wait till my temperature is about halfway from 140 to 200. Oil pressure is about 60, somewhere around there, and I usually wait until it goes under 50 to start actually moving this car. Wideband, I gotta get a new sensor because it's reading 14.7. But these are my codes that I have right now. Type 13. That's a lot of codes. Cylinder 4, misfire. Ricardo says it could be multiple things. I also looked up a code that was telling me tip was having an issue. Ambient air temperature sensor, which I don't have even in my harness. My bank 2, the downstream O2 sensor, I don't even have installed and or hooked up or in my wire harness at all, so could be multiple things, you guys. Yes, soon enough the transmission will be fixed and repaired or replaced with Liberty gears. That second gear, especially when I'm at a high RPM, I gotta let Rick know about that too. Maybe he can give me a suggestion for me to try and fix that for a little while, because I just need to stack some money before I go ahead and buy Liberty. We got a white girl right here. Yeah, that's fully over there. Oh, he got me VIP. Right into the bay, guys. Right into the bay. Oh, God. Yo, I missed that AC. I'm gonna say.
You're good, dude. You can open the door. I'm over here fucking doing Dukes of Hazzard and shit.
Oh my God, I shouldn't have worn that white beater. That's Daryl, and that's Ricardo right there, you guys. That's the shop. It's packed. And that's Ricardo's car. We got Lexi in the back just sitting here, probably dying. Come here, boo. Come here.
So, how do you hold hood? You don't have hood prop?
No, take this out. For this. This is what I do. I haven't bought the MPX ones because I've been
dude, they're fucking so fucking expensive right now.
I'm pretty much pulling the spark plugs right now while Ricardo talks to Jacob, Kinnettic Kreations. My spark plugs are
50,000.
50,000? Wow. Yeah,
and the bypass. So then that's why it's got a code. Gotcha. Do you have your OBD2 plug? I know you have two.
I have two. I have one on the board right under.
Okay, how easy for you to get to it? So and apparently it's gonna have the ambient air temp sensor code.
Right, I don't mind about that, as long as
it's gonna have a code for the bypass valve and obviously the O2 sensor. So at minimum, I can just go in there and delete them all.
Yeah.
That way, you know, if you do run into any problems going down the road, at least that way your light comes on and you're like, oh, there's a problem. Let me figure out what it is. So I'm gonna let it charge for a minute and then we'll do our thing. But we gotta gap these plugs.
All right, Ricardo's throwing my spark plugs back in because he just gapped them to the right correct gap I'm supposed to have. I don't know, but we're gonna show you these SRTs right here real quick just to tease you guys because I want to show you guys some SRT content.
Look at this thing. Carbon fiber fenders, ACR,
Corn fed, so it's on E85. Oof, look at those cam gears, you guys. Look at them. Come on, boo. And then we got this one. I like that powder coat. I like that. There's a white one. And we got a black one right here. If you guys do not know this one, there's a video at the top right of the screen. Go check it out. You'll see this one. Dog box. Big everything. Ooh. This is Ricardo's Jeep. That thing's nasty, you guys. Then we got a white girl right here. That carbon fiber lips. APR Racing. I gotta get one of those. I was looking at that last week when I was here. Shit's dope. I need some cam gears, so my BC cam gears, stage 1s, actually do me some. Oh, it's an ACR also. Come on. All right, now my car's up on the lift. And we got his other one, his other one.
Oh, my man.
Yo, I know. Don't I know?
Yeah, that's why I know.
Holy shit.
I said earlier in my camera, I was like, dude, he's gonna say something about something. I guarantee it.
Oh, good God.
I knew this was automatically gonna be it because when this.
I mean, it works. I mean, look,
no,
I can't.
but I had to notch it just so it fucking worked to get down here. Cause yo, like I said to you, I was gonna do a lot of different things. When I got down here, I got the JMB hot pipe. I got to put that on, but the exhaust fucking rumbles like a motherfucker up here. Yeah.
I just looked that way. I was like, bro.
Yo,
Is that
dude, would you
French
have fucking?
Bro.
That's like your needle dick for an exhaust.
The only reason that I have it on here is because I didn't want to get pulled over in Mass. Mass is hardcore, bro. Like
Yeah, I heard about
the
that.
fucking
West Virginia too.
Everywhere you
Like,
can't have a gun that I've been realizing living down here is that if you can't have a gun in that state, it sucks. All right, you guys, I'm probably not going to be coming back to Massachusetts just to visit, maybe, but.
Bro, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
like,
awesome.
Yo, not
looks
even
like you
that.
had
My
some, like-
dude, my
Dude,
axle's
is that-
fucked too.
Is that like a stock?
That's
Dude, that's
This
the
is way smaller
everything here is stock. The the
from
little
here-
back piece that's behind the subframe is my buddy's Mike's. It's a little bit cleaner than the one I had on here, so that's not original. But this piece is
we
original.
Need to order you like a 3-inch exhaust for this.
I know. Well, I have the up pipe that's in the trunk. I haven't shown you that yet.
I saw that. But you really want to run around with a hood exit all the time?
No, nah, I don't know. I just want something that I can V-band everything. If I want to go to the track, I want to be able to V-band. Because, like, essentially, right now, I would be like, yo, just cut that shit off. We'll go ahead and put the up pipe. I'll run that for a little while. I'm in Florida, you guys. I haven't been in Florida.
No, bro, that's a Florida shit to do.
Yo,
That's
there's
it,
a bunch
right.
of,
Don't get out that
listen,
hood.
there's a bunch of guys around here running around all day, every day.
I know.
No hood, fucking hood exit, and nobody gives a damn. But
I know.
they don't drive as much as you do.
Yeah, well, I'm driving now because I'm sort of like on vacation while between contracts. So
You know, because like these guys over here, mainly like they just go out at night and try to have fun on the street.
right.
You are.
I want both.
Daily, so
right.
I personally would like to see this with like a full 3-inch exhaust all the way back. Because
I know I do. I do. I want to do
And
that.
I see why you're rattling, because I mean this thing is like touching the.
Yeah, it's literally it's right.
It's
up
on the
here.
subframe.
It's right up there.
Yeah, it's on the subframe. Yeah, we would have to shorten it a little bit. Like this looks like it was an ATP downpipe.
It is. It is.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just modified. I was like, fuck it, dude. I need to be able to drive this car. My axle is blown too on the passenger side right here. You can feel the knock.
That's actually not too horrible.
It's not bad.
Like,
Around
they
60,
all gonna do that.
60 to 70 miles an hour, that's when it starts shaking.
Yeah, well, you have a good driver. That's an OEM driver.
Yeah, that's an OEM. That's why I painted it red. But that one might be like advanced or AutoZone.
This is AutoZone special or aftermarket.
Yeah, so I want to go
the problem is
DSS.
that they're back order.
Oh, never mind.
So
I'm gonna
you
go
can
to
only
advanced.
get. I think the only thing that there's available is the 5s, and that's $1,500.
Oh fuck no.
Okay, turn it back on. Look how fast this shit writes a tune. Come here. You've done the Diablo shit, right? Where it takes forever.
Wow, that's really quick.
26 seconds, you're done writing a tune on this thing.
So essentially, what do? You just
All I did on this was turn off all the stuff that you got rid of. So your secondary O2 sensor that we don't have,
Downstream.
the downstream, the oil pressure sensor that we don't have anymore, the intake air temp that you no longer have, all this like the
Charcoal canister.
the charcoal
evap,
canister stuff, the solenoid for the bypass that is
for
gone.
boost
Well,
bypass.
for the factory blow-off valve, it's a bypass valve.
Yeah.
All the stuff that we don't use anymore.
Purge valve.
Right. Then I just deleted all that. So with that, so say like hypothetically now you're going down the road and your light comes on, then you actually know you have a problem. If the light's always on, you really don't know. So like that, now we at least know where we're at.
The oil light on the
Cluster will still be on.
Still be on.
Yeah, that you got to pull the cluster and
Okay, that's
chuck the
fine.
bulb.
That's easy.
But yeah, and then we would go in here and change. Once you decide to do whatever, then we go in here and change everything. You get your idle, your airflow, fuel, spark. I mean, we change a bunch of stuff in here to do whatever you want. Obviously, in the neons, that's all we do. Obviously, if this was like anything else, we can go into the transmission. Obviously, we have nothing for a transmission. But if it was like the Challengers or whatever, we can adjust each gear, pressures, how hard we want it to shift. But on this, all I did right now is literally turn off everything so that right now when we start it, you should be okay. Also, we gapped the plugs down to 30, which should stop you from having your misfire, because you had them at 50,000s. That's ridiculous.
The car did it, dude.
No.
The car did it.
You
Lexi did it. Lexi did it. you did it.
Don't blame the poor doggy. Blame yourself.
So you want me to start it?
Yeah, you should be able to start it. You gotta press the clutch or no?
Yeah.
I think. Somebody asked me the other day, and I was like, honestly, I do not know.
You're good.
Alright. Well, the ABS came back on, but fuck
There's
it.
nothing I can do about the ABS.
So, airbag, I gotta take out ABS and the e-brake.
The airbag, you should. So the airbag, you should be able to get it off. All we have to do is, which I don't understand why Jacob didn't do it. If he
Put a resistor in there?
Yeah, you put a resistor for this and that. You just got to go on like eBay or Amazon and order a 2.2 ohm resistor. Easy enough for me to call him and find out. Damn.
What? What?
How hard is it to disconnect the battery on this thing?
It's sort of a bitch.
Okay.
It's behind the bumper. And I'm taking
How hard is it to disconnect the plugs on the ECU just to reset all the fuel trims?
I can do that.
Okay, do that for me first.
Okay.
I just need to reset the fuel trims.
So not only having all those codes and spark plug gap being wrong and whatnot, Rick went ahead and took care of most of the codes. But now we realize that the upstream O2 sensor is not reading anything, so that could be potentially why my car is not idling correctly. Waiting for the upstream O2 to cool down because, yeah, I got a boost. Ricardo also doesn't like my fuel pressure regulator right here, so he's changing it to go right here. I think it'll clean it up a little bit. Just started her back up. Good? So, Ricardo changed the vacuum lines while I replaced the upstream O2 sensor.
You see before
You can
here
read it now?
on the O2 sensor,
Yeah.
it was just saying 0, 0, which means the ECU wouldn't see to correct. So right now it's pulled away 15%. Usually by default on an ECU, it'll always add fuel because Rich technically in their mind is safe. So just keep adding fuel because obviously the ECU is not reading an O2 sensor to know if it needs to take away or add.
Right, right.
So since you're not really getting the boost, you are all right.
Yeah. So no misfire anymore. I haven't even checked the codes. I gotta just...
Let me go back onto your tune. So all the pink stuff is the stuff that I turned off.
Okay. Wow.
So 38. Oh, I didn't turn one off. There you go.
It's that easy though.
Yep. So now we'll save it, and then once we turn it off, we'll just reflash it,
Okay.
and then it'll be gone. So like right now,
Just turn it off.
still, it's pulling a ton of. Well, see, like let it keep running.
Okay.
Now see, like come here. It went really high.
Yeah.
Because it was just on the short term. Now the long term's kicked in, so now it starts to equal itself out.
Oh, is that why idle's different too?
It'll change a little
Oh, it
bit,
did
yeah. I'll
change.
just.
It did change.
But you definitely hear that you have an exhaust leak. This probably won't make any difference because your O2 sensor is all the way up here, and obviously the leak's down there.
Right.
But sometimes if the leak is close to the sensor will actually scavenge the clean air from outside, and it would take like a crazy
It'll
reading.
change it drastically.
That where you're like, it'll make the car run different. See, like now we changed the other way around. Like the long term is negative, but the short term is positive. We're jumping.
Turn it off.
Yeah, turn off the car and then turn the ignition.
Is that because I got the fucking 160 thermostat in there or something?
You have a 180.
I have 160.
Turn the ignition off for 3 seconds. Turn it back on.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna load some stuff back up into my Neon, and then Ricardo's gonna take the Neon for a spin, and I'm gonna sit in the passenger seat, get his reactions, because I've heard all the other ones.
God damn, this thing weighs a ton.
No it doesn't, dude. That's so much lighter than the original one.
Yeah, Daryl, grab this. I got it when we come back.
We'll do it
Never
after, yeah.
Oh, forgot about that.